Red Teaming 301 Part 7 Tengu from Vulnlab. It's a great chain. So we're going to be starting with 3 hosts. 2 hosts is Windows, but there's just RDP open. After we sucks forwarding, it's going to be fixed and we will be get or Kerberos, SMB or any others. There's also we have Linux machine, which is 282. So it's a Linux machine, and it could be as Windows. It's not important too much, but at this situation is Linux, and we have web server running on 1880. So this machine gonna be work on this, so we can directly go there on to 1880, which is here. And it's gonna be seeing us here to Node-RED, so we can directly check what is Node-RED and how it's actually work. But it's really simple things we have to be know about SQL things. There's some just timestamp, and it's gonna be running exec, and it's uploaded on SQL, and after the pull data, so it's a function as say with stmp output, which is great. So we just need to be starting here or listener, then we will be able to get here reverse shell. We just have to be give command as order after we giving with exec. So on a successful deploy, it says our PID is gonna say that it's done, and we are get shell as back. So now I think we can start for get shell or stable. Can import here putty putty.spawn, and we wanna work with binary and bash, and let's export terminal things this here with this, and let's go, and we are in. Alright, so we can directly go here to home tab. So we are getting here get shell as back Node services, and we can go for Node services and looking for data and folder, and we got here Node-RED. So that this Node-RED is not default, and it's important in this situation for sure. And after you check here the files, and we are getting some flow, creds, backup, JSON backup, and the flows JSON backup is here. And the config is us, but important things is here, flows, cred, JSON. So if it's default name, we can directly searching on the internet, and then you will be see here on the getting the codes about Node-RED simple steps. So the add final script is here for decrypting the password for which is in cat flows and creds JSON, and which is here, it seems like a hash, right? There's just small, and there's just the bash scripts for to be decrypted it. So we just need to be saves as. So let's save as here vim crack.shell, and giving our nodes, and we just need to be uploaded here the files, but there is no need to be, you have to be upload them all. I think it's gonna be okay if we are starting here Python listener, and alright, so then we can upload here some files this here. Alright, so it's not, again, you don't need to be upload them all, so I think it's could be enough for this. So we just need to be grab crack.shell is here, and then bash crack.shell, and Node-RED is here, and it's gonna be decrypted it, and we are getting here username Node-RED connector, and the password is streamy pool overall 25. So this is gonna be our first creds while starting. We can directly start if we have access another user here, like what we got before, so-lab admin maybe. Alright, so let's try to go, but as you can see, it's definitely not work. I think now it's time to be create the here that sucks forwarding with chisel, and then we can access another host, which is here, and this one and this one. This just look like RDP open, but it's definitely not. There's need to be somewhere the Kerberos or another things. I'm gonna be using TMP for this for sure, and you know, I know we are getting here nothing. Let's upload here chisel cp home Elliot tools chisel. I'm gonna be say. Alright, so then we can start before the video runs. So let's actually upload it first, you know. Oh shit. Okay, so let's actually before upload or chisel the Linux. Okay, under dash Linux is here. Okay, dash O chisel Linux. Alright, so after we uploaded it, we can do directly sucks forwarding for it. Then we can continue. So after we did it, we can run chisel Linux server here, which is running on this port. You can it's not important, you can pick other ports, and then gonna be run chmod +x and chisel Linux and chisel Linux. So if you're trying to be running here the server, then it's need to be clients for sure. Then we can have to be giving our IP addresses, and which is here, and which port you are listening. If you wanna be forward here SOCKS, then you have to be use R. And then for the SOCKS, we just need to be alright, so it's need to be here. So let's etc proxy chains, and the which ports you have for this on the local host and this port. So gonna be using here to 1080 and SOCKS. And it says are connected here, and we are also get SOCKS is listening right now. So now we can go back and pick IP addresses, which is just showing us here just RDP ports open. Then we can run proxy chains netexec smb, and then giving if smb is also open, then it seems like that's correct. But there's also we are getting here the hostname, which is Tengu.vulnlab, and then DC for domain controller. Then I'm gonna be use them for adding here on my etc host file before I forgot. Let's actually go my vulnlab chain. Okay, Tengu vim etc host, and then let's just edit them. Okay, so it's calling here DC, and we can also use it here DC Tengu vulnlab, and then let's check it for another ports, which is here on the 6, and it seems like there's just RDP open, but it's not for sure. There's could be somewhere to be SMB, and gonna giving us here next host name, but it's quite slow as fuck. It's because the signing is false here, because it's SQL tab is calling SQL, so we can run here SQL directly. So if it's running here SQL, there I think there's MS SQL also open. So then I use proxy chains -q netexec MS SQL, and we can call it here SQL. So then where we are getting here before the no direct connector for username and password, dreamy puppy overall 25, then we can directly try them on here for if it exists on MS SQL, right? So let's try. So it seems like not work, but we have to be run with local authentication for sure. and then yeah, we have here MS SQL access. So it's need to be we can directly use MS SQL client.python, but I want to also show we can directly run with dash key commands and, for example, select version, right? It's something like that's gonna be run the commands, and we are getting here version number. So, but it's not seems like great to be used. Then let's use it here proxy chains. Okay, so dash q python alt in packet examples MS SQL client.python, and then we can run it here Tengu that will net and giving username, and for the IP addresses or the host name we have to be give SQL1, and which is here. So just landed it and we are get shell. It's not a shell, we have access as another connector is over here. So there's too many things we can try for looking MS SQL for sure. For MS SQL enumeration, we can try this one. It's really great. And for check here databases, we can use this one. Then just we have to be check which is different here. Those are default, but demo and dev is not default, right? So let's use demo first, and if it's somewhere we are getting something. So let's checking for tables, select name from system tables, and then we are getting here the tables name is user, and select all from users. Alright, so we are getting here the hash, which is the username with 3, 2 and winters. Then I'm gonna be using here try to be crack. Let's use it here with hash ID, and it's great for to be analyzing it, and we are seeing series and SHA-256, and it's I think crackable with crack station or any other things you can try. It's not important too much, you know. We just need to be crack here the hash, and using his password for password spray. So that's all, and we are getting here the Tengu 123. So after we get it here the password, which is Tengu 123, then we can directly use for another user is here, which is you know, on SSH or something like that. So we can also use it here for can SMB shares or LD app or any others. Then I'm gonna be using here proxy chains and dash q nxz SMB. So let's use on DC, and we have user 3, 2 and winters, and as password Tengu 123. Alright, so it's actually work. I want to be check also if LD app available, so then I'm gonna be using here Bloodhound to be grab or data. So after we check it, we can use giving DC Tengu.Vulnlab, and then if it's LD app, then we can try to be grab here Bloodhound data with just Bloodhound and dash DNS server. It has to be equal to DC, which is here. Okay, so I think we can say collection all, right? So let's see. Alright, so it's actually work, and it will be giving us Bloodhound data. But there's also another things you may want to know. This password is also work for another user which is on SSH. So we can directly go here Tengu.vulnlab and which is here, right? This IP address which is running, and the password we are grab Tengu123, and after you check sudo-l, and you will be see here as the basic sudo, and we are root on the Linux machine. It's not important too much, but it will be important for after. So we are grabbing here bloodhound data, by the way. So let's go bloodhound, then cp unzip it and upload our JSON file on bloodhound data. So I'm gonna say upload files, and then change Tengu bloodhound and giving this JSON file. While it's running, so we can guess the the next part while we are grabbing here the root shell. If you check here tmp, and you will be see here Kerberos, so it's really important for treaty on Winters Tengu.vulnlab. So it's need to be here next way, right? So really important for ktab extract. So let's check it for also on bloodhound for sure. So while we are has access as 3 2 under dash and winters, so it's complete. Now we can go explore t2 and winters and go for output. So it seems like there's nothing here actually, right? We have no any output object control, and nothing's interesting is over there. But there's also we are getting here something different, which is the mission account is Node-RED. So we may wanna looking for Node-RED is here, and there's also output object control for this. And Node-RED is member of Linux server, and Linux server can read GMSA password for GMSA01 user. So it's really easy to do. We just need to be grab here accounts hash, which is Node-RED, and then with the net exec, it's able to be grab this user's hash or password or something like that. So for the big grabbing his hash, mission account hash, we have to be use ktab extract, which is here. The ktab extract is to be useful with file ktab, which is on etc. Then we can upload it first, then we can go git clone, and then go for ktab extract. And if you're trying to be run it there, it's gonna say our system arguments 1, so we have to be give some arguments. So it's on the etc, and there's too many files, but there's need to be some file. The name is ktab, and it's correspondable ktab is here. So we can run HTTP server again and widgets, and we can say Kerberos ktab, and we are get it. So now if we are trying to be run with so it's out because we are using -r. Okay, so Python 3 ktab extract with this Kerberos ktab, and we are grabbing NTLM hash for Node-RED. So another great things we are getting. So we are just let's tap for reading here GMSA password for this user, and it's able to be doing with net exec also. If you're looking for suggestion for Linux abuse, and you will be see here GMSA dumper, also can use, but there's an easy way to be used, which is netexec. So I'm gonna be use again proxy chains for sure. -q netexec ldap dc Tengu Vulnlab, but our user now is Northern, right? So we have to be give like the account name and -h, the for NTLM hash, which is we grabbed before, and we have just, if we have GMSA, we can use --GMSA for read GMSA password for GMSA user. Alright, so if you are getting here GMSA 01, the NTLM hash, then it's need to be our next target. So then let's use it here and what GMSA can do. I'm gonna be go there, and if you can check here, execution privilege we have, and we have constraint delegation privilege for the SQL.Tengu.Vulnlab. So there is two ways to be do it, as you can see. We can do for SQL Tengu.Vulnlab, I mean directly on the machine. We can also do for SQL admins groups. So why we are not doing for the big groups users? So if you're checking here the members, and we are getting 3.1 and winters and 3.1c folder is here. So we can directly do or allow it to delegate for the members of SQL admins. So that's actually what we are trying to be do, right? There's another great things to be do it. It's because Bloodhound also giving us here the data. We can go here again. Alright, so allow it to delegate. You can go here Linux abuse, and we are just need to be run it with get st.python. It's need to be important to be do it for the which user is here. After I tried it, it's gonna be work for one, and we're gonna be seeing right now. Okay, proxy chains again. -q python 3 opt in packet examples and get st. So we are trying to be go for MS SQL services here, and which is domain is here SQL Tengu.Vulnlab, and just give -dcip and impersonate for these users, and then we just need to be give here the hash for GMSA 01. As you know, the hashes are rotate, so it's need to be changed. So just remove it and giving new one, and as you can see here, we are get tickets from 3.1 and winters. So it's now important to be know what 3 and winters can do for sure. We can go for SQL admin again, members, and 3 and winters, and there's nothing seems like different. So it's just member of SQL admin, then we can directly access to SQL again. So let's do this. After we export services cc name with 3 and winters cage, and then if you are check your keyless, and we are know it's set for us, then we are just need to be go. Okay, so let's do vim etc host, then we can call it here SQL Tengu.Vulnlab. Alright, so then we can use proxy chains -q and python 3 opt in packets examples MS SQL client. No, it's not this one. And just go for -q sql Tengu Vulnlab. So we are getting here access on SQL as 3, 1 and winters. We can also try again important things to be do it here, grab some data, right? So like we can try to be read database, then tables, looking for the tables data, but it's now time to be grab to shell from SQL, and then we can do it for us. It will be really cool. So there's two things I want to be showing actually, I think, which is both are great. So we can try here directly grab shell with PowerShell, or we can load or beacon, I think, which is great. And then we are doing red teaming things, and I think it's gonna be great to be know that how to be used, right? So we just need to be get shell as back and on or PowerShell. Then I'm gonna be show you how to load or beacon here. Then the connecting with the beacon, right? So actually that's all what I am trying to be do here. So the load the beacon. So it's because it's really important. Okay. So the first of all I'm gonna say is here help, and we have enable xp-cmd shell. If you can say here xp-cmd shell and who am I, and you will be see here we are getting as gmsa01. So if you can run here who am I all, and you will be see here c impersonate privilege is open. So the could be someone is watching this video and they want to be they don't want to be using here any the beacon or c2 server here. Then I'm gonna be show you how to do with the PowerShell things and easy things, I mean. So there's my tools, my files is calling, it can also get, you will be get shell as back if it's running here ADR or in others. So just want to be changing here with AD. Alright, so okay, so let's actually starting here our Python listener, and let's upload our PowerShell file and get shell as back. So let's run I want to be create first of all xp-cmd shell and then meter c temp. Alright, so it's just typo. After we creating here the temp directory on C, I want to be upload my PowerShell file. So we can use this one xp-cmd shell PowerShell widget http 10.a. And we calling here as the name. Alright, so it's not important too much actually. Alright, let's see. Alright, so it's actually uploaded. So is there something wrong? So let's do c temp. Alright. Oh, there's could be something wrong maybe. I don't think so we are needed it, but let's do it. Who cares? Alright, so let's check it again, the dir. Alright, so it's actually in. To be run at it, we can run xp-cmd shell again and PowerShell dash file and c temp and your PowerShell file, and then start your listener here. Okay, so and then you will be get shell as back here. Then after you check, you are able to be doing potato things with C% privilege. So I'm gonna visiting again ctemp, and there's all my file is already there, and we can directly upload it here to got potato and grab to be admin shell for sure. And for to be doing it, it's gonna be didactic AVADR, right? So it's not great idea to be do it, but you know that sometimes the people don't want to be care about it. I'm gonna be show it. Then I'm gonna be using Cobalt Strike beacon. All right, so let's do this. First of all, CP home Elliot tools got potato. We can use it, any of them, it's not important too much. We just need to be upload got potato, which is here, curl http alright, it's actually uploaded. Is it here? Then we can run it here directly. Got potato, then dash cmd PowerShell dash file ctemp and giving your file, which is here. All right. So after you're listening here, also you will be get shell as back here anti-authoritative system. But this is not cool, right? So now I'm gonna be show you another cool things with how we can do it with our beacon. So the first of all, let's create shellcode loader and how to use it. There's a tons of way to be using shellcode loader for sure. For example, there's my website and you can go here to how to create a beacon. So I actually show there how to create beacon is the best way, but this is really long to do it, right? But there's some the quick tools on the internet you may want to be used. For example, I heard from NLT, he's actually using this one, and I think it's really great, so it's not too bad. You may want to be using. Alright, so if you are uploaded in a shell loader, and you will be get here shell loader.python, and there's some files you can also use. There's some videos how to use it on Havoc or in others. So we are using here Cobalt Strike. I'm just gonna go here, Windows stageless payloads, go choose our listener, and for sure we're gonna be giving raw for binary. If you can generate it, it's gonna be generate beacon x64 binary file is over there. So we can just go back and I actually already did it here, the beacon x64 binary. And if you want to be running here Python 3 shell loader and beacon x64 binary and giving -o output a.exe, then it's gonna actually creating it. So or a.exe as over here. But also I want to be try how to get or beacon without put or a.exe on disks. So there's also way to be doing on Cobalt Strike, and you can go attack secret delivery web server. URI byte will be a.exe and local port you can give here 80, and you just have to be a listener here and launch it, and then you will be get shell command is here. It's not gonna be put or a.exe on disk, and you don't need to be started here listener, and it will be get beacon here. Just want to be go there cd temp Oh, it's not important. It's actually not put on the disk. So after you run it, and then you will be get beacon is over here. So now again, if you're trying to do C impersonate privilege on the Cobalt Strike, definitely not recommend running here got potato exe. It's really bad, right? So even if you can run execute assembly Elliot tools, and also we can try tools. All right, so we can run here the tools got potato exe and dash cmd, and then you will be giving here your to the beacon way, right? So for example, see Windows task a.exe, but definitely not recommended it because there's also both on the Cobalt Strike you can try. So totally recommend my start on my okay, so it's actually there. If you are trying to go my starts on my GitHub, and you will be see here too many buffs for this, and for the best for there was where was it? Didn't I actually start it? Alright, so let's check it. Where was it? I don't remember right now. So for example, sweet potato CS, and you can go, and it's about how to you can get elevate sweet potato HTTPS, and then for example with this the buffs, you can directly get shell as anti-authority system. So there's also, I just get it here on my buffs, which is on deactivate. So let me show you, see home Elliot tools and buffs, and there's some CNA and supple system. All right, so that was a supple system actually. So the supple system can directly do here, or we just need to be upload here CNA file, and which is here. There was a somewhere supple system. Didn't I start actually? I don't remember. Alright, so let me start. So it's great for the get here anti-authority system, and then we can get shell the beacon as back is here. So we are not uploads any beacon, we are not running anything is here, it will be do automatically. We just need to be run here reverse to self, which is here. Then we can try. All right, so we are I actually all right. So and then wait a minute. So I actually removed here something. For example, first of all, and after you upload in Cobalt Strike script manager and upload it here or CNA file, you just need to be run spool system and inject, which is there. So if you run spool system and inject is here, then if you are running here get UID, and then you will be get UID. Yeah, it's it's a C impersonate privilege. Then after you running here get UID, and you will be get UID as anti-authority system. Then if you are run supple system and spawn, and then it's gonna be giving us the beacon as anti-authority system. So this is how we can do with Cobalt Strike. But there's also you can try with the sweet potato CS is here, the CCNA file, and you just need to be upload and run it with elevate sweet potato and HTTPS, and then it's gonna be deploy another beacon which is on anti-authority system. Okay, so then we can go for the next port. So if you are grabbing here as system here, then we can run to session and do here we go here access and dump hashes, or you can just type here the hash dump. We can directly try the hash and let's see what we can do. So we was now it was the admin of SQL admins, and the SQL admins is here, the members is here, which is also here then SQL server, right? That's how it's actually work. So if you are get here administrator hash, then we can directly try DP API for grab another creds or for another things. We just need to be run on netexec. So alright, so it's not important too much where we are running. Proxy chains -q nxz smb sql -u administrator and -h and giving this one. So if you are trying to be running here the smb, and with this hash the after we dump it has to be give punit, right? But it's not going to be giving here the punit. It's because there's nothing running without local authentication. Then we are just need to be run with -local authentication, and then you will be see here and you got punit. And the after we did it, it's if you are trying to be grab here the data, and DP API is the way. So we just need to be run after local authentication DP API, and then you will be see here and there is we will get new creds, and this creds is actually work for the DC and this user is the admin of the Navy or DC target, and then we are punit here SQL and the DC and the first target successfully. So that's for all what I'm trying to be get, what I'm trying to be telling. Really appreciate it for watching.